Okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling the way that you're feeling right now. Like, however you're feeling, whether that be sad, mad, frustrated, confused, angry, however you're feeling, go ahead, feel that way. Like, there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. Let those emotions out and be able to, identify how you're feeling or just know how you're feeling. Because once that realization kicks in, that's when everything starts to change. And you go, okay, how do I get out of this way of feeling? Or how do I progress? How do you progress? I feel like a lot of people, they emphasize so much on the way that they're feeling that they get too stuck in that way of feeling that they never change. And that ends up messing up the whole trajectory of their life because they're so focused on one thing. One thing's for certain. How things come and go. Life comes and go. People come and go. Life is temporary. Everything comes and goes. So when you allow a temporary feeling and at that a feeling, an emotion take you over like that, it has the possibility to really change your life for the worse. It's only been I can't even say the better, unless it's something positive. But just for the people that's been feeling in the dumps and the downs. And I want you to know that I feel you. I feel you. I don't know you at all, and I don't know your trials and tribulations. You don't know mine, but I feel you for sure. Like, you probably tired of a job. You're probably tired of just the way you're living. You're not satisfied. And trust, I feel that. I've been manifesting a lot of things in my life and it's been coming into fruition, but still I don't be satisfied. Like, not to say that I'm ungrateful for it, because I thank God every day for the way I'm living and the way my life is just getting better and better. But it's like, it's more, I never want to stop. I never want to just stop for a second. Like, I always love, I've grown to love being uncomfortable, because once you learn to be uncomfortable, you're comfortable being uncomfortable, that's when you really get that hunger. That's when you really start to work your hardest. That's when you really start to just go all in. And that's all I've been wanting to do since I was a little kid with my dreams. Since I was a little kid, I've been wanting to do YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since about 2015. It's 2025. This year, as of a couple months ago, has been the only year where I've truly just been able to really just focus on content the way I want to and just emphasize and just create and really get that instilled into my brain. Okay, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it. I've sat down and really just came to that conclusion. Okay, this is what I'm put here to do. Create content, create art, just create. Now I need to full throttle it. And that's what I'm doing. Ain't no I'm trying. It's none of that. Don't ever say that. Don't say no, I'm trying. Don't say no, oh, I'm gonna. Just say you're gonna do it. Or just say I can, or I have the ability to. Because once you put it like that, you'll want to do it even more. Because it feels like you're just doing it at leisure. But back to the point of the video. Do not let temporary feelings stop you from reaching your goals and your dreams. And I caught a blank. But don't let that stop your dreams, your goals, and your potential. Don't let that stop you from reaching that potential, because you don't want to get older and think about that potential that you had but lost it. That's the worst feeling in the book. And I hated being around older people. I grew up going to church every Sunday with my grandparents. I would mainly go with my grandfather. But hearing them talking, I was just always around older people because I would be with my grandparents over the weekend growing up. But hearing how they would talk about all the woulda, coulda, shouldas and all what they would have did if they had the chance to go back in time, just hearing that made me very ugh. Because I'm you telling me you didn't, take that chance? And then they'd be I could have did this. I could have, coulda, woulda, shoulda. And I just don't think that, you don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like that. That's for a fact. So I'm going to do whatever I can to get to that level that I want to be at. Whether that be me making videos, me making music, with any type of other videos, with vlogging in my life, whatever it takes, I'm going to do it. Because I don't want to be that for somebody else, saying all this woulda, coulda, shoulda, ass shit. I want to show somebody that it's possible. I want to show somebody that it's possible to get it done. That there's no reason for you to doubt yourself, because if I can do it, you can do it too. I want to be that for somebody. a whole generation, a whole, like, you know, I want to be that for somebody, because growing up, I didn't really see that nor had that. But that's before the internet kicked in, you went searching and you found that type of stuff. But in my life like that, I did not see that. In my life, day-to-day life, I was not seeing that. And that lit a flame in me, because I'm like, I need to get it by any means. I've been saying that since I was a little kid. I promise you. I was like, I need to get it by any means possible. And I'm going to do it by any means possible. God got me at the end of the day. I got baptized when I was 9. And even before that, but ever since then, and me really just like locking down my relationship with God, things have been just like, you know, they don't make sense. They just don't make sense, but it always works out in my favor. No matter how bad of a predicament I end up in, it always works in my favor. So, trust. It's okay to feel the way you're feeling, because I feel you. I feel you. However you're feeling, I feel you. You know, I feel like there's a lot of people in the world that feel like they can't relate, but trust, we have a lot in common. If we probably sat down and talked about it, we probably have so much in common. You'd be like, whoa, what the, you know? But it's okay. Just sit and give yourself a breather. Like, I was supposed to be at work right now. I left everything. I was like, I just can't do it. Like, I'm getting sick of, like, you know, this job shit. Like, I'm gonna be the job. I am the job. I'm gonna get paid to exist. I'm gonna get paid just to have my presence, or I'm gonna get paid just to talk about certain stuff. Like, it's gonna be, I'm gonna say this, it's not gonna be long before money just comes to me like this, because I manifested. I had the characteristics, I had the traits, and I had the power up here to get that. It's all up here. I'm telling you, it's all up here. That's all you need is a thought, a brain, some limbs, like, you know, basic human functions to get it. You don't need a bunch of crazy stuff in order to get where you want to go, bro. I promise you. You feel me? I promise you. Like, it's so much to it. It's not, well, I take that back. It's not a lot to it. It really isn't. It's so simple. It's very, very simple. But us as humans make it so damn complicated and want to complicate everything. We have a idea, okay, we get to brainstorming it. Then in the midst of us finna like really start, and like we're gonna get it like on the floor now, like start planning it out, and like, okay, we're gonna do this and that. That's when the brain just be like, oh, should I really do this? Should, like, you start questioning yourself. Don't let that happen. And if it does, pray. Don't ever I just started doing this. I just started like saying this because I know I'm good at the end of the day. Y'all heard me say my relationship with God is like this. But don't ever stress about anything that you can pray about. Why stress about something when you can pray about it? Or if you don't believe in it, like, whatever you do, whether that be manifesting, meditating, however you do it, you know, add this to your life as well. But don't ever let something stress you out. Don't ever let nothing stress you out. Person, situation in your life, environments, don't let none of that stress you out. Because once you let that take you over and take you in control, you're going to end up just like them other people I was just talking about, saying the woulda, coulda, shoulda shit. Yeah. So just remember that those feelings are temporary. Remember that the circumstance you're in life right now is temporary. And remember that there's way more to your story than you think. It's way more to your story than you think. Don't think that your life is over just because you're in a bad predicament right now. I was fucking homeless 2 months ago. Now I'm in my own apartment. Let that sink. I was staying at my friend's mom's house for 2 months. Let that sink. Now I'm in my own apartment. Let that sink in. You feel me? So don't sit and say that it's over. Because as much as you probably think it's over, you got a whole book waiting for you. A whole book, a whole, like, chapters on chapters of events waiting for you. You ain't even knowing about yet. So I'm telling you, don't think it's over, bro. Don't think it's over. Just keep your head up. And I know it's hard to say. Like, that sounds cliche as hell saying that, and you probably going through it. It's like you gonna, like, you know, you're not gonna make it. But I promise you, it's all gonna work out the way it's supposed to work out, bro. And I know there's probably been circumstances where you lost people or you lost, relationships with people and all that. And, that's a lot. Like, grieving a loss of something, it's tough. It's really tough. It really is. So I feel that. But it just builds more character and it makes you stronger and it teaches you how to move accordingly. So trust, I feel that too. I really do. But that's all I really got to say today. I really feel like there's like another part of my life that's gonna like, I'm gonna be shot, like I'm gonna actually like cry type thing. Like I'm gonna be like, how the hell did I do this? Like I just set up the camera and just talk and people resonate. Like I never thought I'd be able to use my voice to do that. But now being able to and do it so effortlessly, one take every time, one recording, it means something to me. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Don't let those feelings run you rapid. You run those feelings rapid. You fill yourself up with that joy. You fill yourself up with the energy that you need. Because you're your biggest cheerleader at the end of the day. But that's it.